What's going on, guys? It's Ren for Team Arsenal back on the video. As you can see, we're back on the mat for round 3 of KOF Cup 8. So for today, we have De'Aaron on my left. I'm gonna make sure I got this right. On my left versus Devon on my right. You already know what they're both playing. They both have been in the feature match already. They're both 2-0. We have Mekk-Knights versus Eldlich. It's looking to be a very fun one, especially with two accomplished players, you know, constantly topping locals, plays in relevant regionals and stuff like that. But before we get into it, again, as always, a huge shout out to Hyperion Games for being the venue as well as the prize support for this tournament. Also, if you guys are interested, we are having a KOF Cup this upcoming month in August on the 20th. Better prize support and everything for everybody to come check it out. So yeah, here we go. Players are getting their decks together here. I would say shuffling, but they're not shuffling, obviously. See who's starting off here. There you go, De'Aaron getting the life points out for us. Huge appreciations for that. Using the good old Neuron app. Okay. So you see Devon starting off. Set 1. There's always that there can only be one in his hands. They're gonna set that 2. Is that also a goes into? Goes in torrential. There can only be 1. He has a lot of stoppers. I don't see a lot of starters. Unless that first card he got rid of was a starter. I think the last card in hand is punishment too. Man, we are heavy on the traps. So we're just gonna go ahead and pass turn. Sorry, on De'Aaron's turn here. Start off by setting 1, getting getting a column set up for our Mekk-Knights, which is going to be a blue sky. We're going to attempt to activate blue sky's effect to search for one Mekk-Knight. Since he has one card in the column, his opponent does. We're going to search for our purple Nightfall. You just gotta love the way Mekk-Knights play, especially when you start off with a blue sky and your opponent might have 2 cards in the same column, doesn't realize it, giving you 2 bodies, inside the fact that you're gonna get a purple Nightfall and Indigo, so you're basically just gonna start swarming the field with Mekk-Knights if this one goes through. But you see on the sets, there goes there only could be 1. If you did not know, if I'm not mistaken, all Mekk-Knights are psychics, especially the ones in the main deck, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong here. Actually, no, because now he's activating what is this, World Legacy Memories. There we go. There's the one Mekk-Knight who's not a psychic. That's our good old boy Gearsu, who happens to be a machine. So we still get full combo here, because now we go Gearsu effect to dump the World Armor. Which, like I said in like I think it was round 1, where this is just insane how Gearsu just literally is 1-card combo for either Mekk-Knights or for Orcus. And sometimes he can do it for both. It just makes it insane. So now we have options. We can go into lib to get rid of the, there can only be 1. We can go into our link to Mekk-Knight. We can go into Phoenix. There's so many options right here. You're going to link it to lib. Yep. And he can't do this because you remember he has the World Legacy World Armor in the graveyard. That's the only requirement to somehow to live other than just having 2 monsters. She also has an ability though where you can actually activate her effect to set a World Legacy spell or trap from deck, which when you're playing the Mekk-Knights, you have all of the World Legacy cards, every single one of the good ones. You have Secrets, you have Memories, you have Succession. You even have that continuous spell one, I forgot what that one's called. And then you also have the field spell, of course, World Legacy Scars. So it doesn't look like this There Can Only Be One's going to hinder De'Aaron too much, and he already had the Succession on top of that. Man, gotta love to see it. Gonna go ahead and send back out the World Armor. Then the World Armor's effect would trigger, I believe it searches for a World Legacy card. Like always, I'm gonna put the a picture up here so you guys can see it yourself to make sure. Because I yet again use my my actual phone for a camera because I didn't feel like searching for my other phone / camera. So what can you do? We're gonna search out the World Legacy continuous spell I was telling you guys about. This basically allows you to add back a banished World Legacy or Mekk-Knight monster. And then any card in this, basically it works like secrets, but secrets is for monster effects, but the spell card is actually for traps. So when you have a Mekk-Knight the same column as a trap card your opponent has, basically that trap is negated. So you set this up with World Legacy secrets and this card, and have Mekk-Knights like Indigo that just move around. You basically just negating monsters and traps in a sense. Now, where does De'Aaron want to go from here? Because he could try to set for an OTK. They're going to special out Nightfall. So I believe the world armor is, I think, 25. Nightfall is 25. I think Lib is 20. So he's like 15 short right now. I'll go for World's Legacy Scars. I believe it's not mistaken, it allows you to discard a card to search for a Mekk-Knight. Yep. Or draw a card. Discard a Mekk-Knight to draw a card. There we go. I'm stupid. So we're gonna set another one. I don't know. Maybe their only one did save Devon, because if it was for that, he definitely would have been dead. Or wait, there's an attack boost on the Mekk-Knights. I think it's like 300 though. It's only 300. Yeah, so that math should be right. It's 45, 28. I think there's like 73, yeah, so you have 700 left. Yeah, that's good math. We can go main phase 2 here. And the area just showing that they're going to be one is not a problem at all. So we're going to link away all 4? Well, excuse me, all 3. I'm thinking of a link. I'm thinking link 4, but I said 4 as far as the number of monsters. Link away all 3. Because it has to be a link 4, right? If you're going to use that many materials. Or maybe there can only be one that's hindering him from doing so. So he has to just pass. Alright, so we're going to draw. This one's not looking too good for Devon. You might have to just scoop this one up and go to the next one, because I mean, you can put goals in, but then you have no monster to protect yourself, so you can just still go in for game. 700 anything and breathe on and you lose. And then as long as he has a Mekk-Knight in the same column as a certain card set in the back row of Devon, and if it's a trap, it's just basically just no point activating it. It gets negated immediately. The thing is, you did leave him stuck on just basically one Mekk-Knight right now, so. And it's not Indigo, so it's not like the end of the world right now. But the thing is, like, say, unless you have a body that can just, or generate some kind of advantage where you can just like lead your opponent on one monster and you have one monster yourself just to protect yourself from dying, or a board wipe or something. But outside of that, I don't see how you win this one. Like, all it takes is De'Aaron just going back to battle phase and just swinging in for game. But that torrential is equalizer there though, if De'Aaron does get greedy. But he's not even gonna set it. Set the punishment, just go ahead. Because the punishment you could do Nis and Nis plus punishment that basically pops 2 monsters. So that's something, but like, I'm not seeing where the monster is. Maybe that one set that we didn't see the very first set of the game. Maybe that's a Wakero or a Conquistador, or maybe a Sanguine. Well, it was a Sanguine, you probably would have flipped it sooner. So maybe it is a Conquistador or a Wakero just to protect his life points. We need to get rid of that purple Nightfall so it actually can be used. Let's see, divine thinking here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and flip the Sanguine, which just happens to be way over there. Okay, so we're gonna go and get Golden Boy. So he's not dead yet. Unless the area can out this 28 booty. Which he obviously can because he has to live, but depending on what his extra deck has, they're gonna be one that's hindering from doing so. Alright, cool. Anything else here? Then we're gonna activate Gozen Match. Which leaves you on one attribute. Okay, so it's all in chain. He was explaining it's all in chain. Okay, that's why we're waiting on the Gozen to resolve. So Chain Link 1 is Gozen. Chain Link 2 is punishment. Chain Link 3 is infinite permanence to negate the punishment. The Gozen still has to resolve. Yep. Who's gonna stick to lights? That was actually really well played by Devon. Yeah, because I think the Emperor prevent this turn from being a complete board wipe on the Aaron side as far as punishment goes in. And then you have to start from scratch when it goes in and there can only be one flips. Which, if you aren't aware, that's pretty damn powerful. You're stuck with one attribute and you're stuck to one type each. So we're gonna summon the Indigo, but yeah, there can only be one still on the board. Yeah, we have to out the there can only be one. The Gozen is fine if you just stick to lights, but the problem is if he tries to go into something like a unicorn or anything. Well, actually, if you actually have a unicorn in your actual, if you have a unicorn in your extra deck, no, because Gozen, you can't go into it because of Gozen. So he has to go into a light, and it can't be what's already on the board. So we're gonna go into Morningstar. Then use Lib's effect to shuffle away the Golden Boy. So is Morningstar not a psychic? Is he like a machine or something? Yeah, I guess so. Because we're going to game 2. Alright guys, we're back with game 2 of round 3. And you see the players shuffling up real quick. They're about to get it underway. First match was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I thought Devon was dead to rights, honestly. But he did put up a good fight with the Gozen that they're gonna be one that's really good. It's just it wasn't enough to hinder De'Aaron's plays. So the thing is, it's gonna be really interesting to see how this goes. I'm pretty sure Devon's gonna go first. Again, you see skill drain, you see turn trip, you see Gozen match. Oh no, he has. Wow, did not see that coming. He has De'Aaron going first. I mean, then again, it's Mekk-Knights, so most people assume that when you force them to go first, they don't have many plays because they need columns to be set up. Unfortunately, it looks like we might be right on this one this time around. I was going to say there is Gearsu. As long as you have back row and plus you have a way to get to 2 bodies, you can set up your own columns with Morningstar and a back row. But excuse me, oof, but not in this case. Drinking water should keep myself hydrated and not harsh, but yeah, that backfired real fast. So, see De'Aaron set 3, pass turn to Devon, who had, like I said, we know he has skill drain. There's a judgment. He has Gozen match as well. And with all that back row, you could just slow roll it. And he has Torrential again. Like he must play three of his of each of these, truth be told. Pass turn back to De'Aaron, which is fine. At this point, like I said, he has nobodies on the board right now. The Gozen, their company one is way more powerful now than it was when he actually had bodies initially on the board when you flipped them last game. Start off with special summon of Purple Nightfall. because you gave your opponent free columns in every single column you gave them. I mean, I probably worded that wrong, but the fact of the matter is, you see the board. He literally just gave him a column to use in every single aspect, as long as he sets a back row to go with it. So we're gonna go special into Purple Nightfall, go battle phase, swing in for 25. Knocks us down to 65 because the upstart start the turn. We'll start the game. I'm gonna set one. Or was that already set? No, that was already set. Okay. I'm like, wait, set one. You already played that right there. We're going to main phase 2. We're going to set another one. Are we just going to pass turn right there? Okay, yeah, just sort of pass turn. Just sort of play it slow. So we're just gonna pass turn back to De'Aaron. I guess, wow, Devon just can't see a starter. I mean, he needs a Sanguine or a Golden Boy or something, a Curse Eldlich. He's not seeing any of that, just nothing but purple. I guess we just keep getting in for this 25. If he's not stopping it, I'm just gonna keep doing it. That's fair. But I like how De'Aaron's slow rolling it because like he's aware of cards like there can only be one. He's aware of punishment. He's aware it goes in match. Doesn't want to commit too much to the board or try to, you know, cost yourself any free advantage by activating the effect of Purple Nightfall. I get it. Especially if that's your only line of offense. And if the 25, just poke at 25 just keeps working, then why not just do it? It's going to be very unfortunate if that's how this game ends, but if that's how it works, that's how it works. You're just going for 25 again, put you on 15. Wow, is this how this is going to end? You're going to pass turn. Oh, no. Okay, we have Sanguine, but we have no type of way to set the Sanguine to play. That's so unfortunate. Can he activate any of his traps to actually remove them from the board, or he just can't play the game? I don't think he can play the game. I think he just loses. Because if he has no way to stop this Purple Nightfall or put a body up or anything like that, they're just easy swing in for 25. That's so unfortunate when you for a game that would look very promising if that's the case. So we're thinking on it. I really hope this is the end because I was looking forward to this one, really. No, it's on the pass turn. Wow. Are we just gonna swing in for game? Yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. Wow. So you see De'Aaron going 3-0, guys. And that's gonna wrap it up for this one, guys. As always, remember, like, share, comment, subscribe to your friends about this. Ren, Team Arsenal signing out. Peace and have a great day.